For the lower round 2 playoffs at Valorant Masters Copenhagen, EMEA's Fnatic faced off against LATAM's Leviathans in an elimination game. This was an instant classic, and one leader's mistakes drove him to save his team from early elimination. Enough chit chat, let's get into the analysis. We start on map 3, Bind, round 24. Leviathans have pushed EMEA's favorites, Fnatic, to the brink of elimination. This is Fnatic's second chance to finish them off after their defense crumbled by Leviathan. Both teams have a pretty equal buy, with Tacolilla with an op, and kiNgg only able to afford a Spectre, and Alfjager on the other side with a Judge. This will be a very scrappy, close corner engagement for match point. Fnatic sets up in a standard 2-2-1, looking to stop any A aggression. Leviathans lean heavy B as they look to move fast, as they both have the Raze ult to get an opening frag on the site, as well as Brim's ult to delay the defuse. Alfjager is critical for Fnatic's success on B site, as he has his wall covering Hookah Garden, which would slow down Leviathan's attacks if they don't get the opening pick. Here is where Fnatic gambles. Mistic goes through teleporter to A, hoping to pinch with Derke in A lobby. This would be a great read if it now didn't leave Alfjager in a 5v1 on B site. Unfortunately, there is no one at A as the Leviathans begin to push after knowing one less Fnatic player is on site. Alfjager brings up his wall and hides from kiNgg's ult as he fires into Garden, where Alfjager almost dies. At the same time, Adverso is shotgunned in the face by Alfjager. He tries to retrieve the rifle but is gunned down by Tacolilla. Now with the post plant being a 4v4 with no Vipers, it will be an aim duel. Leviathans set up on B as Fnatic groups up in B hall. This is very clever by Leviathans that they pull off site. They know that Fnatic still has a lot of util for retake, as well as the Seekers, causing the retake to be very heavily on Fnatic's side. Instead, they play for Brim's ult, causing Fnatic to have to spend more time clearing as time ticks down. Fnatic uses all of their util clearing site as Leviathans stay back and wait for time. Melser's ult buys some time. Mistic pushes but is killed. Boaster kills kiNgg and Hookah as Derke diffuses. All of Leviathan is pinged by the Haunt as they swing out to kill the diffuser. It falls to a 2v2 with Melser one shot and both Boaster and Enzo at almost full health. Enzo engages Leviathan. Boaster decides the time is too short and goes to defuse. Enzo peeks and engages Melser, and this is where Boaster makes a mistake. He gets off the spike, uncertain if he should help in the firefight. This one decision was everything in that round, because the spike went off with 0.5 seconds left. If he stuck the defuse, the match would be over, but now they must play overtime. Going into overtime, Boaster had to redeem himself. And in round 29, he was able to do just that. Fnatic is on the attack and plays default, spread across the map, while Leviathans play a standard 3-2 split, holding both sides, while putting a chamber trap near a teleporter. Here's where it gets weird. Boaster, playing Astra, a controller, decides to buy an op, a gun mainly reserved for duelists and chamber. This is so risky. If he misses even one shot, he is dead, and they would be down to a 4v5 quickly. Boaster sets up at A exit, looking in the showers. Both teams wait for information. kiNgg starts to push showers and overextends a little bit, and Boaster is able to get the opening pick. This is huge as Leviathans still barely have any information as they push forward. This allows Fnatic to take on good firefights, as well as Boaster hitting a crazy close range op shot. Melser tries to flank Fnatic in A, but Enzo senses it and makes the round unwinnable for Leviathans as Boaster gets an insane kill through his smokes, and on site finishing his 4K. His decision to use an op changed the round, as he was able to pick off Leviathans as they tried to push the aggression. He made up for his previous mistake and continued to impact overtime as he was able to get Fnatic over the line and move to the next round with a 17-15 map win.